If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. The assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his surcease success. That but this blow might be the be-all, the end-all. Here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases we still have judgment. Here, that we but teach bloody instructions which, being taught, return to plague the inventor. This even handed justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust, first as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed, then as his host, who should against the murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. And pity, like a naked newborn babe striding the blast, or heaven's cherubim hoist upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, only vaulting ambition, which leaps itself and falls on it. How now, what news? It must be by his death. And for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at him. But for the general, he would be crowned. How that might change his nature, there's the question. It is the bright day that brings forth the adder, and that craves wary watching. Crown him. That, and that I grant, we put a sting in him that at his will he might do danger with. The abuse of greatness is when it disjoins remorse from power. And to speak truth of Caesar, I've not known when his affections swayed more than his reason. But 'tis a common proof that lowliness is young ambition's ladder, where to the climber upward turns his face. And when he once attains the utmost round, looks in the clouds, scorning the base degrees by which he did ascend. So Caesar may, and lest he may, prevent. And since the quarrel will bear no colour for the thing he is, fashion it thus, that what he is augmented would run to these and these extremities. Therefore, think him as a serpent's egg, which hatched would as his kind grow mischievous, and kill him in the shell.
Wait. A fool! A fool! I met a fool in the forest. A motley fool. Miserable world. Well, as I do live by food, I met a fool who laid him down and basked him in the sun, and railed on Lady Fortune in good terms, in good set terms. It hit a motley pool. Good morrow, fool, quoth I. No, sir, quoth he. Call me not fool till heaven hath sent me fortune. Then he drew a dial from his poke, and looking at it with lackluster eyes, says very wisely, It is 10 o'clock. Thus we may see, quoth he, how the world wags. 'Tis but an hour ago since it was 9, and after 1 hour more 'twill be 11. And so from hour to hour we ripe, and then from hour to hour we rot, and thereby hangs the tale. When I did hear the fool thus moral on the time, my lungs began to crow like chanticleer, that fools should be so deep contemplative. And I did laugh sans intermission an hour by his dial. Noble fool, worthy fool, motley's the only wear.